Welcome back to Wicked Wise. Today, I want to celebrate the 4th of July by saying everybody is free. If you are educated, you are free. I know I preach about, I'm sorry, I've been sick. I know I preach about the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and Declaration of Independence. Because if you don't know those three things, and CPS shows up at your door, you are not free because they are tyrants, okay? If you are uneducated on your rights as a parent to protect the rights of your children, they will tell you anything. They will say anything. They will lie to you. They will manipulate you. Tell them you are invoking your rights and your children's rights. You have the right under the 14th Amendment to privacy, as does your child. You also have the right to plead the 5th, okay? Now, your child can't consent to the 5th because they're not 18, which means you, the parent, hold the child's rights. You also have a right to due process under the 14th Amendment. You, the parent, have to educate yourself on what your rights are. I can tell you all day long what your rights are, but if you don't know your rights, it's not going to do you any good to pull up my video and be like, hey, this lady right here, Tiffany Wise, says I have rights. No. So lately I got asked a question a couple times. Well, if they know what our rights are, why don't they tell us? The courts know what your rights are too, but the judge can't tell you. The judge is the one that's supposed to protect your rights. And I know, Tiffany, all this is said easier. It's always easier said than done. That's true. But if you, the parent, don't stand up for your own rights and your children's rights, who's going to do it? I can't be everywhere, right? I can help you and I can send you information, but I can't do the work for you. I want parents to understand if we all stand together and say enough is a fucking enough, then there'll be more parents and advocates than there will be CPS workers. Now, I know some of you guys are upset because it's the holiday and you don't have your kids. Trust me, I get it. I didn't have my kids for a very long time. It took me 8 years to get my children back. But I want you to understand, they can't hold them forever, okay? There will be a day where the truth comes out. And I want you to be able to show your children that you did everything to make sure that you got them back. Or you did everything, right? And they just didn't care. Because it's all about the money, which it is. It is all about the money. And Virginia, sometimes I hate living here, right? I've been here 52 years. And CPS believes that they're above the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Independence. Nobody is. I say this all the time. I'll say it until I fucking die, man. Nobody is above the Constitution. And until people learn that, and what my best phrase in the Declaration and the Bill of Rights, I'm so sorry if I'm stumbling. I have not been feeling good. The Bill of Rights, the Constitution, Declaration of Independence is all men are created equal. Now, I know that most of my videos are watched by women, which is fine. Just because it says all men are created equal, that does not mean that women are not created equal. We are no more a second-class citizen than a man. And that's where I get my strength from. Because I don't care what your educational level is. I could care less. I don't care if you wear a black robe. I don't care if you wear a badge. I don't care if you're a bum in a ditch. We all have the same rights. And so do our children. And CPS is under this belief that as a parent, you have no rights because it's about your child. Well, that's all fine and good. But what they don't understand is that we hold the rights to our children. And it's sad that they truly believe this. Will it ever change? Not until we stand up and say, fuck you. I'm invoking mine and my child's rights. Get off my property. Get a warrant. With that being said, if your kids are in school, they will go to the school and talk to your child. I have told parents to write a letter stating that no one, I don't care from the principal to the guidance counselor to CPS to a police officer, no one is to talk to your child unless you are there or your attorney is there. And if they disobey that, then I would find a civil rights attorney and I would sue them. Whew, I'm losing my voice. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye and I will see you next week.